Hi, my name is Bernard Sheridan. I'm with Par Breakers Golf Academy Live, and today we're going to look at the difference between one-plane and two-plane swings. The main player that we're looking at on the screen is Matt Kuchar in the pink shirt, and we're going to look at him at address, and we're going to see that Matt is predominantly a one-planer, okay, and the other player up in the right-hand corner is Freddie Couples, and he's two-plane. So we're going to see that as Matt starts to take away, his hands are remaining very much on that plane. The club is coming a little bit above it, and the club is staying very much out in front of him. And as he starts back, his hands are still remaining on that plane, and then he gets just a little bit up right here, but still is right on that plane. If we take a look at his arm here, we can see that his arm is very parallel to that same plane. If we draw a line here, we can see his arm is very parallel to that same original plane there. Okay. Now as Matt starts back down, he's going to get right into that slot in between where his arm was and his original plane, and he's going to be parallel to that plane. So if we go back to there, we can see that now, we change the color up here, we can see that now he's very parallel to that plane, which is one plane, and into impact. And then now as he comes through, we're going to see that he comes right back out on that original arm plane that his arm was on, which again is one plane, parallel to this other plane here, the original plane, and up to a full finish. And again, here Matt finishes pretty much on plane. Okay? If we take a look at Freddie, we're going to see that as Freddie starts his backswing, his hands lift directly off of that plane and start to move onto a steeper plane. That's the second plane. And now as he moves to the top, as he starts back down, he's going to get a little bit more parallel to that original plane. His hands are going to drop even more, and let's do a click ahead here. And now his hands are dropping into the slot, and he's back onto that original plane and into impact. Great turn here. Look at that turn. It's amazing. Look at how much of Freddie's back we see as he's turning into impact there. And he's really staying down over the ball. And now as he comes out, we're going to see that he comes out on plane. We're going to switch that color to right there. And then he's going to continue up, and he's going to get vertical, which is that second plane again. And then right to a full finish, where he's back to almost his original plane again. Okay? So that's the difference between one plane and two plane. Matt Kuchar, one plane. Freddie Couples, two plane. Take control of your game. Watch now at www.parbreakers.com.